Hi, we're Joel and Lia, and today we're talking about American things that make other countries incredibly jealous.
We found this list on BuzzFeed, as usual. It's a great place to find these sorts of articles, and we're going to discuss them and let you know if we are jealous or not.
Yeah, sometimes these things are spot on, and sometimes they're just way off, and we're always like, can't relate.
Yeah.
But this is just us two Brits giving you an opinion on our 2 pence. Giving our 2 pence on their opinions.
Yeah.
That.
Maybe, one of those things.
That. Okay. What's the first one?
So the first one is that stores will let you buy literally anything you want in bulk.
Anything you want?
Anything.
You go into a store and be like, I want to bulk buy all of your deodorant.
But then
forever,
that's weird because we have wholesalers, so why would you need, like, we've got places where you can go and do that anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We've got Booker's, we've got Macro, we've got Costco.
Do you have to be a business to go to those places, or you have to be? Yeah, some of them you have to be an actual company or a business. But I think that this is saying even if you are not a business, you want to buy 10,000 pieces of jerky, no problem. They're probably just like, do you know what? We'll take the cash.
Yeah, we'll take the cash and run.
They don't care that other customers might come in a second later and be like, have you got any jerky? No, we just sold 10,000 pieces of it. They don't care for the others. That's
they
it.
just
It's
want
gone.
the money.
It's gone.
Okay, that's interesting.
It says wave that flag, citizen, while eating all of it.
Right.
I mean, a lot of Americans love coupons.
Yeah. And
they often like stock up. I've seen programs where they stock up their basement with just stuff.
Well, let me tell you, I was appalled by this. So I went to CVS, Yeah. I bought one item. I bought a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And look at the size of the receipt. One item, because they put coupons all the way through it.
That is
shocking for one item. And I complained. I was like, that is awful. And she was like, I know, everyone complains about it. You can write on the Facebook group. I was like, no, I'm not going to write on the Facebook group, but that is killing the planet.
Joel, let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
Let's see the date of when you bought it, because all these coupons expire on the 23rd.
23rd.
So when did you buy it?
I bought this on the 16th.
So you've only got a week to use all of these coupons. That is so ridiculous.
Isn't that awful?
That is ridiculous.
Nuts and trail mix, Colgate toothpaste, Garnier,
facial wax. This is something we're not jealous of. We're not jealous of your ridiculous receipts. This is awful.
This is not okay. CVS needs to do something about this because this is awful.
$2 off candy, $3 off cosmetics. I can't believe it.
Yeah, and I'm glad I got a way to like introduce this naturally. We didn't even rehearse that about coupons. You just said it, and then I was like, you know what? Because I bought this hoping to show the camera, and I've been able to do
wear it like a cape.
Yeah, there you go.
The queen of coupons.
Queen of coupons.
The next one is very, very enviable. It's the amount of barbecue food that you guys do and make it taste amazing compared to a British barbecue, which is so sad.
I don't even like British barbecues.
I know, neither do I.
They're not great.
A sad sausage, a really, really bad burger that just tastes so dead, and you're worried if it's even cooked.
Mainly because the weather's never good enough. So your dad might be out there in the rain on the barbecue trying to barbecue it, and then runs it back inside, and you're like, why didn't we just cook it on the oven?
Yeah, just cook it inside. Yeah, indoors, in our kitchen.
But this is saying that you've got Texas barbecue, you've got Memphis barbecue, Carolina, St. Louis. There's so many different barbecues. We've only tried Texas.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? That means we've got to do a barbecue tour of the USA.
Fine.
Joel and Lia's barbecue tour of the USA.
If you haven't seen our Texas barbecue video, then go and give it a watch, because it's one of our most popular videos and it triggered so many people. Because people get so protective over it.
Over barbecue food.
Yeah.
And apparently everyone thinks that their barbecue food is the best barbecue.
Yeah, and not just between states, but even within like Texas. That Texas barbecue place, it says that they're better than that Texas barbecue place.
And people become loyal to that, and they won't ever go to that place.
I just think variety's the spice of life, guys.
Yeah, and when that taxi driver was like, oh, did you like Da-Da-Da's barbecue? Did you like Franklin's barbecue? And then we said yes. They were like, oh, well, you won't like that one then. And you're like, no, we probably will.
Yeah.
They're like, no, if you like that one, you won't like that one.
How wrong can you get it? It's just meat and sauce.
Dipped in some sauce. But it's still a delicacy.
Yeah.
So we're not saying it's not.
Oh, no, it's not hard. But I'm just saying,
how wrong can one get it?
How wrong can you get it? Yeah.
Not that wrong. Yeah.
No.
Well, I love the little gif. These people are meat virgins.
That's so funny.
Oh. We were meat virgins. We were barbecue meat virgins.
Barbecue meat virgins, yeah.
Barbecue meat virgins try meat for the... Yeah. We were going to title it that, weren't we? Vegetarians.
We wanted to title it like Vegans Try Texas Barbecue for the first time. Thank you for finishing my sentence.
Keep talking, I'll do it.
Vegans Try Texas Barbecue for the first time.
I always do that. It's one of my worst habits.
It's so funny.
It's so annoying. It triggers so many people. They're like, get your own words. And I'm like... Whatever he says.
Right, the next one is public areas that are mostly accessible.
Public areas that are mostly
I think it's just because everything's designed for larger people or like wheelchairs. In the UK, sometimes people forget to design things for wheelchairs, I feel like.
That's
so we often notice like our hotel rooms and places are just so much bigger. And like staircases are bigger, everything's bigger and it just feels more nice.
In the US, yeah, for sure. And even like car parking spaces.
Yeah.
You can't get that wrong. You can't be reversing in and think, I'm not going to get into this space because the spaces are so big.
The spaces are huge.
You look at the size of the spaces and you're like, I wouldn't be having a meltdown in the car if we had spaces that big in the UK. They have to. People have got pickup trucks over there.
Yeah.
No one happens to have a pickup truck here unless they're like the farmer.
Yeah, and even our pickup trucks are so much smaller than the US
they're
pickup
so
trucks.
narrow. Yeah. You can't pick much up.
No.
The next one on this article says diners that will fill you up with greasy yumminess at a pretty cheap price. And I don't know so much. Like, I guess how many sort of greasy diners have we been to?
I don't know, but we've got our own versions. We call them calves.
Yeah, we've got calves.
Or greasy spoons.
We've got greasy spoon. It's greasy spoon, and it's always called a calf, not a cafe.
Yeah.
Because you know a calf is like the working man's like lunch.
Yeah.
And it's like really, really cheap food, eggs, bacon.
We used to get it all the time.
We used to love filming videos at my old house and then going to the calf and getting like jacket potato or omelette and like beans and cheese, and we'd just go there for a bit of sort of comfort food, and yeah, it was often very, very cheap. But I don't know so much if America's got that like on a way better scale than what we have.
I think cheap food is cheap food wherever you go. Like, yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think we're envious of that because we've got our own version of that.
And also, the bill's never ever cheaper because once you put the tip on, it's kind of about the same as what you'd pay here anyway.
You'd never tip in a calf.
Never. But you never tip in a calf. But in a diner, you'd have to tip because they'd be on such low wage.
Do you know why you wouldn't tip in a calf as well? Because everyone who works in the calf is rude. It's often like really old school, like family owned. They've run the business for years. They've got such a loyal clientele. They just don't care. They just like chuck your food down in front of you and walk away.
Well, you got to go up and get it yourself. Yeah. You never tip in a
Or
calf.
you ask them for your breakfast. You're like, can I have that, but without that? And they go, no. And they like literally roll their eyes in front of you and write it down on a piece of paper. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We love it. We love rude waiters. I don't know why. Like
you can't like be like, oh, can I have my bread not buttered? They'll be like, it's pre-buttered, and you're like, can you do one that's not? And they're like, no.
It's so good.
We've got our favourite place in Brick Lane, which is so rude.
They're amazing.
It's this lady in East London.
Aren't they three sisters?
Yeah,
they're like three middle-aged women.
They are hysterical. They are so rude. We actually just go in there just for entertainment sometimes because they're so funny.
They will literally tell you to hurry up. There'll be a queue, but they're like, you should be able to take as long as you want, and they'll be like, what do you want? And then you'll be like, it'll be like, hurry up, what do you want? And then they'll be like, and then you'll have already said it. Funny. She got into a conversation with someone halfway through our order. We're like, can we have this, this, this? And then she started talking, and then she's like, what'd you say? And you're like, it's so
what are you saying? What'd you say? You're like, we were mid-order. Then you just started a conversation with someone.
It's so good. Funny. It's really funny.
And then once you've paid, they're like, hurry up, get out. You're holding the queue up.
Yeah, literally, they're like, move along. It's so good.
We just think it's hysterical.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this says, an advanced and efficient train cargo transportation system. I disagree with trains in America. They're not as good as the trains in the UK.
I know, and we've been spoiled because we live in London, which is the most connected, like, transport, trains everywhere. It's like, it wins. We win at transport. Yeah. Loads of people have said it. Loads of Americans have said, like, London basically wins at transport. Yeah. So I don't know so much if I agree with the train transportation system in the US.
Unless this is to do with, like, because it says cargo, maybe they just mean, like, the size of the trains that carrying like products and things like that. Maybe I don't know enough about that, but in terms of like public transport with trains.
Yeah, this basically says like, the expansive rail system that is transporting liquids other goods and they do it extremely cheaply apparently. So well done to your industries for doing that. Maybe we haven't quite got that yet.
No.
As well as they have.
Yeah, it might be more expensive in the UK.
And we've just got like probably narrower trains. Maybe their trains are like, who knows?
Who knows? One thing I do like about American trains though is they're double-decker trains, lots of them.
Went on that for the first time in New York. Absolutely loved it. I was like, this is genius. Yeah. Everyone gets a seat pretty much.
Yeah, why don't we do, well, we can't do it because then we'd have to knock down all of the bridges and tunnels and like build new ones.
Yes.
But it would just be so much better.
Yeah, we go through lots of tunnels.
Trains get taller rather than longer.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, number 11, we've talked about this many a time, so we'll just glaze over it, but free refills on soft drinks.
Joel loves a refill.
I love a refill. It's
loves
great.
A refill.
This was a drink refill, then they'd just get me as many as I want. No, they bring it to you. They're like, oh, let me get you a refill, and they'll go and do it automatically.
Fantastic.
It's amazing.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's great. Free refills are amazing. I mean, I'm not really into fizzy drinks, but I know you can get refills on other drinks.
Oh, definitely. And I feel like Americans would roll their eyes at that and be like, oh yeah, say something new, but you don't understand how much of a big deal this is. In the UK, you pay £3, which is like $5 for a drink every time you want a drink. They don't give you free refills.
So would the cost of the refill bottomless one be like £5?
Yeah, it's the same price, unlimited.
Yeah,
and the waiters, if they're good waiters, they do it automatically, and they'll come over to the table and be like, how's your meal? Oh, do you want another Diet Coke? And I'm like,
yeah, I do actually. Yeah. You, when anyone asks you if you want another Diet Coke?
I'm like, yeah. Or they'll just, the better ones are the ones that just bring it over automatically. You've already halfway finished your Diet Coke.
Right.
You haven't even finished the first one, and they bring you over a second one.
Oh. No way.
It's amazing.
No way.
It's amazing.
That is good.
Yeah.
What, so your glass doesn't get taken away?
No, they just leave the second one there. Yeah.
Do you then go on to the freshest one, or do you finish the first one?
I will finish the first one, yeah. But if it's too watery, because you know Americans chuck way too much ice in there.
Oh.
So then it goes watery, and I'm like, this is why you don't have ice, because it makes the drink watery.
I didn't ask for a Diet Coke with water.
No, I asked for pure Diet Coke.
I saw a woman, was on date night, and she was in our party, and she had a glass of Prosecco, and then she was like that way, halfway through it, and then her date bought her another glass of Prosecco, and she just left the half-done Prosecco and started on the new one. And it really triggered me.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Why
just like...
Why did she do that?
And also, the Prosecco's had a nice berry in them, and I was thinking, can't wait to get to the end of my Prosecco, so I can then have my boozy berry at the end. She just left hers, and I did say, by the way, it's triggered me that you've like left half your thing, and then her boyfriend poured the half-done one into her newly half-done one, and I was like, good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, she's spoiled.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Spoiled.
Hope she doesn't watch this. Well, this one, we sort of just spoke about it, but old-fashioned American good customer service.
Yeah.
Customer first service.
Yeah. Again, it stems from the tips. I think they have to be nice to you in order to get the tip, which is obviously, you know, I can see why that's a good thing. But we find bad customer service funny.
Yeah, I know, we really do.
Unless it's bad in terms of like you're waiting ages for your food and stuff like that. But if it's bad in terms of they're quite rude to you, I think it's hilarious.
I think it must be quite difficult for Americans that come over to the UK and see sort of like lazy waiters. You know, like last night when we were trying to get their attention, they were just chatting.
Yeah.
Two waiters just chatting, and we really wanted some more bread, so it was kind of like waving, like they were just having a chat. They were just chatting away, chat, and then one of them caught my eye and was like, came over, strolled over very slowly. Yeah, what do you want? Kind of thing. And it's just like, can you get some more bread, please? And there's no urgency here.
No.
There's just no kind of...
But I feel for them because we've done customer service roles, and I'm like, let them have a chat. Like when we were on jobs together, we'd Skype off and have a chat while we should be doing something else. It's like, just let them have a chat.
Let them have a chat. No one's tipping them, so just let them have a chat.
Yeah.
However, if I was a waiter now in the UK and I walked over to an American table, I would probably know that it's in their nature to give a tip. So naturally I'd want to be better, because I'm like, they're probably going to tip me, so I'm probably not going to be lazy. Yeah. Because they're just going to be nice.
Yeah. And that's why some American, it's happened a couple of times with American waiters or waitresses that then don't really give us very good customer service, and we think it must be because we're Brit.
Yeah.
We're like, they probably just assume that we're not going to tip, even though we always tip.
Yeah.
When we're in America. So it's like, maybe they judge it as well. An American would be like, British family.
We're not going to get much out of these guys. Yeah. If you're a waiter watching, please let us know your assumptions.
Yes.
We'd love to know your thoughts.
Right, so there we have it.
There we have it. Yeah. I really enjoyed reading through that.
Yeah, I did.
There's probably another video in this. There's so many more to talk about as well. Let us know if you want a part 2.
Yeah, we love this, and I think there are some things that America do really well that we're jealous of.
Yeah.
But again, there are things that we're not jealous of.
Yeah, I know, like the toilets with the super high.
Oh my gosh.
Get me out of this toilet!
Literally.
I feel like I'm with a see-through.
I know.
I feel like people are watching me pee.
I need privacy.
I need my privacy.
I know.
I'll hold it in until I get back to England.
Literally.
Thanks.
But imagine if there was a new country that got made that took the best parts from every other country. I'd live there.
Would you?
Yeah.
Even if it was so artificial, you'd miss London, you'd miss England.
Yeah, but they take the best thing from every country.
But they can't take history, darling.
That's true. That's one thing you cannot buy.
You can't buy history.
Alright? I would miss the history of the UK, and that's why I can't live anywhere else.
Yeah. I think, didn't Dubai try to do that? They're like, we're going to make this big build. They can't, no history. But they're just like, we'll take the best bit of this, best bit of that.
Yeah, probably.
They tried to buy culture. They've tried to bring arts and culture over there.
It hasn't worked.
It's just not really working.
I've heard Dubai's dead ting.
Dead ting. I've heard Dubai is only good for one thing, a bit of winter sunshine.
Oh yeah.
If you want a bit of heat, it's just always hot. So anyway, tangent.
We always go on tangents, and if you enjoy them, then subscribe and give the video a like as well.
We post videos every single week, so we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.
See you soon. Bye bye.
One kiss is all it takes. Fall in love with me. Possibility, my little thing.